understandable English podcast.
Learn English the easy way.
I think I made a financial mistake. Not a huge mistake, not a life-changing mistake, but definitely a mistake.
That sounds exactly like something someone says right before describing a huge mistake.
I bought a giant Lego set from my childhood.
Ah,
See that reaction? That tiny little ah. That's the reaction everyone gives me.
because I know what comes next.
No, you don't.
You wanted to feel 10 years old again.
8 years old, actually.
Sorry, 8.
And for a few days, I was convinced this was the answer. I saw it online, the exact set. The same colors, the same little characters. I could almost smell my childhood bedroom.
That's a very powerful feeling.
Exactly, and suddenly I was thinking, this is it. This is what's missing. I don't need therapy, I need plastic bricks.
A sentence that has probably cost many people a lot of money.
I ordered it immediately,
Of course you did.
and while I waited for it to arrive, I built this whole story in my head. I imagined spending a relaxing Saturday afternoon building it. I imagined feeling happy and carefree. I imagined magical movie music playing in the background.
Reality rarely includes magical movie music.
No, reality included me sitting on the floor for 4 hours.
There it is.
My back hurt. My knees hurt. I dropped tiny pieces under the couch, and halfway through building it, I started worrying about where I was going to store this enormous thing.
Adult problems entered the room.
Exactly. Suddenly I wasn't a child anymore. I was a guy looking at a giant spaceship and thinking, this thing is going to collect dust.
I think a lot of people know that feeling.
If this sounds familiar, tell us in the comments. Have you ever bought something because you thought it would bring back an old feeling?
Or leave a like if you've ever convinced yourself that one purchase was going to completely change your life.
We know you've done it.
Bryan definitely has.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
The strange thing is that I wasn't unhappy while building it. But I wasn't transported back to childhood either.
That's because childhood isn't really inside the object.
See, that's the kind of calm wisdom that annoys me.
Thank you.
I wanted the Lego set to open a magical door into the past.
And instead, it opened a storage problem.
Exactly.
I think sometimes we're chasing a feeling instead of an activity.
Explain.
When you were a kid, the Lego set wasn't the whole experience. You had free afternoons. You had fewer responsibilities. Summer felt endless. Your brain worked differently.
My brain definitely worked differently. I could sit on the floor for 6 hours without needing physical recovery afterward.
That's a gift of youth.
Honestly, the back pain was shocking. At one point, I stood up and made a sound that belonged to an 80-year-old man.
Every adult eventually discovers surprise noises.
Why does that happen?
I don't know. One day you stand up and suddenly your body starts providing sound effects.
I think the real problem is that I was trying to bring back something that doesn't exist anymore.
I wouldn't say it doesn't exist.
Really?
I think it changes shape.
That's annoyingly reasonable.
Childhood joy isn't gone. It just doesn't show up the same way.
I struggle with that.
A lot of people do.
Sometimes I feel like I can't enjoy things like I used to. Everything feels more complicated.
I understand that.
Even hobbies become projects. I can't just watch a movie. Suddenly I'm researching cameras and reading reviews and comparing rankings.
You've turned relaxation into homework.
Exactly.
I think adults often overcomplicate simple joys.
That's another thing I do, constantly.
I know.
Thank you for your support.
You're welcome.
The Lego set became a mission, then a goal, then a symbol of happiness. That's too much pressure for a box of plastic bricks.
That's what I mean by forced fun.
Forced fun is such a good phrase.
You're trying so hard to enjoy something that the enjoyment disappears.
That's happened to me on vacations too.
Oh, definitely.
You're spending money, you've planned everything, you expect an amazing experience.
And then you're stressed because you're trying to maximize happiness.
Exactly.
Happiness usually doesn't like being scheduled.
Write that in the comments. Forced fun. That's a useful phrase, and it helps you practice English too.
And it's surprisingly common.
The weirdest part was after I finished the Lego set.
What happened?
I looked at it for maybe 30 seconds.
That's incredible.
4 hours of building, 30 seconds of appreciation.
Then what?
I started wondering if I should buy another one.
Bryan.
I know.
The solution to disappointment was immediately more disappointment.
My brain was already trying to figure out the next purchase.
That's actually very human.
Is it?
Yes. We often think the next thing will finally make us feel complete.
That's depressing.
Slightly.
So what's your secret then? Because you seem much better at this.
I don't know if it's a secret.
Here comes Jessica's calm wisdom section.
I think I've just stopped expecting huge emotional experiences from ordinary things.
That's interesting.
Small moments are enough for me.
Like what?
Morning coffee.
That's your example?
It is.
That's the most Jessica answer possible.
Let me explain.
Okay.
Every morning I make coffee. The apartment is quiet. The light comes through the window. Nobody is asking me for anything. For 10 minutes, I just sit there.
That's it?
That's it.
No dramatic soundtrack?
No.
No life-changing realization?
No.
No giant spaceship made of Lego?
Definitely not.
Continue.
The point is that I don't expect it to become something bigger. It's just a nice moment.
That's actually kind of beautiful.
Thank you.
You said you had a similar experience recently, though.
I did.
This is your half of the story.
A few months ago, I started painting tiny watercolors.
Right, I forgot about this.
They're very small. Most of them are terrible.
Honest.
Extremely honest.
What do you paint?
Little trees, small houses, random cups, nothing exciting.
And you're not trying to become an artist?
Not at all.
Then why do it?
Because I enjoy the feeling of the brush moving across the paper.
That's such a different mindset from mine.
I know.
If I started painting, I'd immediately be researching professional brushes.
Exactly.
Then I'd buy 12 books.
Exactly.
Then I'd create a 5-year artistic development plan.
And then quit 3 days later.
Correct.
For me, the painting only exists while I'm doing it.
That's fascinating.
Sometimes I finish one and immediately forget about it.
Really?
Yes. The fun isn't the finished picture. The fun is showing up and doing it.
There's one of our phrases right there. Showing up.
That's actually true.
I think that's what I missed with the Lego set.
How so?
I was focused on getting something back.
The childhood feeling.
Exactly. I wasn't paying attention to the actual experience.
That's a big difference.
The funny thing is, some of my happiest recent moments were completely random.
Same.
A conversation with a friend, a walk after dinner, finding a good song.
Those moments sneak up on you, and
That's another good phrase.
it means they arrive unexpectedly.
Happiness is sneaky.
Sometimes,
Tell us in the comments what your version of that is. What's a tiny thing that still makes you happy?
I'm always interested in people's answers.
Me too.
Because they're usually very simple.
Not giant Lego spaceships?
Usually not.
That's fair.
I think adulthood gets easier when we stop chasing perfect feelings.
That's hard, though.
It is.
Social media doesn't help either.
No.
Everyone looks like they're having amazing experiences all the time.
Meanwhile, most real happiness happens in ordinary moments.
Sitting with coffee,
Yes.
painting tiny trees,
Yes.
successfully finding where to store a giant Lego spaceship.
That's less universal, but yes.
I think I'm finally starting to figure out what bothered me.
What's that?
I wasn't actually missing the toy,
You were missing the feeling.
and maybe the feeling wasn't about being a child. Maybe it was about being present.
That's a thoughtful observation.
Look at me growing as a person.
Very proud of you.
Don't get used to it.
Never.
You know, we've accidentally created a collection of useful phrases during this conversation.
We really have.
One that stood out to me was bring back.
That's when something returns, or when you're trying to return to an earlier feeling or situation.
Like me trying to bring back childhood with an expensive Lego set.
Exactly.
We also mentioned figure out.
That means to understand something or find an answer.
I finally figured out that my problem wasn't the Lego set itself,
Another good one was show up.
which means to arrive or be present consistently.
like showing up for a hobby without worrying about the result.
We talked about give up, too.
That's when you stop trying or quit something.
My special talent is giving up on complicated hobbies after buying all the equipment.
An expensive talent.
Very expensive.
We used sneak up on you,
Which means something arrives without warning.
like unexpected happiness.
Or unexpected back pain.
Also true.
And I liked caught up in.
That's when you're so involved in something that you lose perspective,
I got caught up in the idea that one purchase could solve everything.
which is a very human thing to do.
It really is.
And honestly, I think everyone does it sometimes.
So that's comforting.
We're all just trying to enjoy our lives a little more.
I think that's a nice place to end.
Me too.
My final thought is that maybe enjoyment doesn't need to be big or dramatic. Maybe it can just be a good cup of coffee, a walk, a conversation, or even a Lego set that mostly gives you back pain.
I like that. The small moments are often easier to miss, but they're usually the ones that stay with us.
Thanks for spending time with us today. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, one last thing. Yesterday, I got caught up in buying another hobby kit, convinced it would bring back my youth. Then I showed up at home, tried to figure out where to put it, almost gave up. And somehow the happiness sneaked up on me when I found the old Lego spaceship hiding in my closet.
And somehow that story is still more realistic than your original plan.